Ludicrous speed! Go!
What's up, everybody? It's JJ.
I am inevitable.
Hello, Lieutenant Kayla Detmer here from Star Trek Discovery, here to ask you to join in with Commodore Ty to discover the world of pop culture. The adventure has begun.
Incoming message from Commodore Ty.
Hello, it's Commodore Ty Coles here, and we got your review for the book of Boba Fett. Before we continue, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification for all your nerdy news. It'll help out the channel. So, we got the newest episode of the Book of Boba Fett. It is Season 1, Episode 4, Chapter 4, The Gathering Storm. We start off with Boba in the back of the tank, and we get the flashback. Just after all the Tuskens are killed, and he's searching the desert. And he goes back to Jabba's palace. But there are too many guards for him to take out.
Not today, Oko. Still too many guards.
So he's wandering the desert, or the dune seas, and he sees these flashes of light. He follows them, and he finds a recently shot Fennec hanging close to life. So he picks up Fennec, and this is where it becomes cringe. And he takes her to the discount boards. Oy vey. I'm like, with all the backlash these characters have given, and you bring them back, they're cringe, but I understand why we have them. Just think of our own history and what teens have done. Like, you got it from the greasers from the 50s, the punk rockers in the 80s, and the grunge in the 90s. Teens do a lot of stupid shit. So why wouldn't teenagers elsewhere do stuff like that? So he brings Fennec in there, and you get this, like, god-awful techno. And he brings her back with him, and she's freaked out. What the hell just happened?
What did you do to me?
I brought you to a mod-parlor on the outskirts of Mos Eisley. It was the best I could do under the circumstances.
And that he needs her help to take Jabba's palace, where his ship is. She agrees, but she's leaving after that.
If I help you, my debt is paid.
That is what you wish.
Kind of contradictory to what they said back in The Mandalorian.
Boba Fett was that fate. And I am now in his service.
As well, you didn't need to have the discount board scene. I don't think it really added anything to it. Like, we knew she got fixed. So, I feel like that whole scene could have been cut. So, they go back to Jabba's and see way too many guards there, but they confirm that his ship is there.
There are too many guards.
Then we time their patrol and go in quiet.
Boba opens up to Fennec about his time with the Tuskens, and that he finally found somewhere where he belonged. He was welcomed. And he must have been hurting after. This group took him in, made him one of their own, and he wants revenge. Back then, he didn't want to be a bounty hunter anymore.
You're a hunter.
I'm tired of working for idiots who are gonna get me killed.
They sneak into the base. Here are two more cringe-worthy things that happened during this time. You had the Banta act like a fucking dog.
To say farewell, my friend. You served me well. Oh, yes, I know.
Did not need that. Literally did not need that. And two, when they first get in, it's great to see the droid from Return of the Jedi, but then we had a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner scene.
Which one?
That was cringe. So they go and they find the ship, but they're surrounded. Boba goes into the ship to get everything, make sure it starts, and you see Fennec be a total badass in this scene, and you see why she's a master assassin. This is what they should be doing. This is good, because throughout the whole time we always heard that Fennec was a master assassin, and you see it. It's not like some other franchise that says someone's amazing. This one, yeah, they say Fennec's amazing. They actually back it up and show you that she's a badass. So he manages to get his ship out, and he goes after those bikers and wipes them out. Shows you, do not piss off Boba. He might not be a bounty hunter anymore, but he will kill you if you piss him off. And then, for some reason, he goes to the Sarlacc pit, because he believes his armor's in the Sarlacc. When you see his flashbacks, you see him come out of the Sarlacc with armor. Why would he think his armor's in the Sarlacc? So, the Jawas must have really hit him on the head hard. We get him trying to look into the Sarlacc to find his armor.
Fire in the hole.
And I don't know what to think about how stunned Boba is about that, how Fennec saves their ass, or how strong the Sarlacc is for keeping a ship down. But they managed to escape in the most amazing way possible.
Fire in the hole.
He realizes his armor's not there. Boba talks about his future with Fennec and wants Fennec to be a part of it with him.
Only get so far without a tribe.
And we see the final bits of the back to tank were the final scenes of The Last Mandalorian. So they're getting ready for war. And Boba, being the true leader that he is still going to go out and show his face. Even though Fennec says you might want to stay in, Boba's like, no, I'm going to show them that I'm still in charge.
I should still show my face in town.
You sure that's a good idea? War could break out any day.
Power hates a vacuum.
And he goes to the cantina, where we see Krrsantan. He sees some people there that he does not like. Maybe he's remembering the former bounty hunter Boz. He gets furious and he kicks the living shit out of them. They try to calm him down, but in the end, we get to see what we've always wanted to see. Yeah, you know what I mean. And after a moment of utter shock from the guests, they all go back to having fun.
Hit it, Max.
And before you get complaining about that, they did something very similar in the original trilogy. And Boba offers him a job.
Looks like you could use a job.
Hey, smart move on Boba again. If you can't beat him, make him an employee so he doesn't have another chance to kill you. So he brings in all the other crime lords of Tatooine, and he wants to make an alliance, a temporary alliance, so they can get rid of the Pyke Syndicate. They don't really want to be part of it, so Boba gives them an option. Join me or stay the fuck out of my way.
Then I will fight these battles alone. I will vanquish these interlopers who threaten our planet. I will make the streets safe again.
And at the very end, Boba still doesn't believe him, but he has hope at least that they will do what's best for them, which means making sure that they have power and money. But he's preparing for war, and he says he has enough credits, he just needs muscle, and just as the show's about to fade,
Credits can buy muscle, if you know where to look.
you had a holy shit moment if you caught it. Because we heard none other than the theme of The Mandalorian played. So you know what that means? Then Mando could most likely make an appearance, because they have referred a few things about The Mandalorian in this episode. And out of all the music they could have played, they played his just as they ended the episode. Overall, this episode was a mixed bag. You had some really god-awful moments that could have been cut from the episode and took nothing away from the episode, because those scenes added nothing to the episode. And you got some really badass moments. So, looking forward to next week. Really hoping Din's in it, and we get to see those two fight side by side again. So for your Commodore, Ty Coles, may the Force be with you. Over and out.
Thank you for watching the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, watch one of my many other videos, and if you like what you see, you can support the channel by donating to my PayPal.
So, for Commodore Ty, live long and prosper all, and for now, until next time, the hail and frequencies are closed.